But the fragrance business, about 20 to plus 25% are dealing with fine fragrances, and to that you have the whole beauty, skincare. So overall, 1/4 of the division has to do a lot with beauty, which is showing a very strong dynamic, plus 16% for the first half, and that's really on top of double-digit growth that we've experienced for the last 3 years. So I was hearing, the obviously the whole activity and traffic airlines. So the whole obviously duty free is helping that, but also e-commerce on perfumes, which had been developed during the COVID. All of those things, combined with the increased interest from all the parts of the world into fine fragrances, is helping this very strong growth. So that helps the fragrance division. But overall, it's true that on the food side, the inflation, increasing prices across the board, with our clients, obviously puts headwinds on the consumption. And that's true also for the equivalent in fragrances, which we call the consumer products. Everything dealing with home care, fabric care is also seeing some volumes decline.
Just to get into the fragrances and beauty side a little bit more, I can see that there are price increases here. For a long time, this was one of the weaker components of big luxury numbers. They were more focused on other parts of the business, leather goods, for instance, and even drinks to jewelry and timepieces. But in the recent presentations, it feels as though beauty and jewelry is beauty and fragrances is such a huge part of the business now. Are you seeing that renewed appetite from the major players?
Yes, and we've seen actually big luxury groups, without naming them, going into the beauty sector, investing into the beauty sector. So that shows, basically the very strong momentum. Some of the things, which have changed, I mentioned e-commerce, which really added to the distribution channel, but also obviously China and some of the Asia Pacific countries, suddenly consumers, see the interest into perfuming themselves. So obviously we have both the distribution channels plus additional consumers which will go into the beauty sector. And that's why many, as you say, clients of ours, are investing, and it's really one in kind.